السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة. حي على الفلاح. حي على الفلاح. الله أكبر الله أكبر. لا إله إلا الله. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له. وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له. وأشهد أن محمدًا عبده ورسوله صلوات ربي وسلامه عليه. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء. واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم. ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما. أما بعد، فإن أصدق الحديث كتاب الله وأحسن الهدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. وشر الأمور محدثاتها فكل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار. ونعوذ بالله من النار وعذابها. فيا إخوة الإسلام والإيمان، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أوصيكم ونفسي الخاطئة بتقوى الله جل وعلا وبطاعة الله وطاعة رسوله. ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما. ويقول الرسول الحبيب صلوات ربي وسلامه عليه: كل أمتي يدخلون الجنة إلا من أبى. قيل: ومن يأبى يا رسول الله؟ قال من أطاعني دخل الجنة ومن عصاني فقد أبى أو كما قال الرسول الحبيب صلوات ربي وسلامه عليه. Dear brothers and sisters in Islam, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. For all praise, all credit due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the creator, the sustainer, the cherisher, the savior in the day of judgment. May Allah save us that day. I bear witness that there is no true God worthy of worship except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I bear witness that Muhammad ibn Abdullah is the last and the final messenger from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to mankind and to jinnkind. Whoever chooses to obey Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam and follow his teachings will be guided, and he will attain success in this life and the hereafter. May Allah give us that success. Whoever chooses to disobey Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, disregard his sunnah, will be among the losers. May Allah protect us from that. Allah in the Quran advises we the believers, we the Muslims, we the people who say we are Muslims. Allah advises us and commands us to have taqwa, piety, righteousness, conscience of Allah. And that resides in your heart. It's not a lip service, it's not a dress code. You have to have it in your heart. It's a private matter. You and Allah knows what you have in your heart. So try your best every time to check your heart and see what is the level of your taqwa, what is the level of your iman, how pure is your iman. If it's tainted, try to correct it, because that is the beauty of a life for a Muslim. You have the second chance to correct your iman. You have the second chance to follow the sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You have the second chance to know and increase your taqwa. You have that second chance as long as you are alive. So do your best every time to do that, because Allah asks us to have piety and to do our best not to go and meet him without being a pure, true Muslim. So try your best every day to correct it. The way you check your health, check your heart, the health of your heart, because the taqwa resides there. And without taqwa, in the akhirah you have nothing. May Allah give us taqwa. May Allah correct our iman. And you as a Muslim, you have to know, brothers, the vehicle where Allah will look your action from has to be your iman. If your iman is correct, doesn't matter how little good deed you have, Allah will take it from you. If your iman is not correct, doesn't matter how much you have in good deeds, Allah won't look at it. So you as a Muslim, you have to know what is Tawheed. Tawheed, you have to know that. And the correct one, not only saying I believe in Allah, no. It's two components. You have to believe in Allah and not associate. That means your Tawheed has to be correct and pure without any type of shirk. Most of us, we have Tawheed. We believe Allah is one. We believe in the oneness of Allah. But the problem is our actions, most of it mixed with shirk. And that will destroy everything. May Allah purify our Tawheed. As a Muslim, you have to be careful. That is the credo. That is the foundation for everything a Muslim has in this life. Correct Tawheed. Without no shirk, small, minor, hidden, big, you shouldn't have any type of shirk. That's why Allah said, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu taqullaha haqqa tuqatih wa la tamutun illa wa antum muslimun. Do your best as a Muslim. Have taqwa. And do your best, don't die unless in the state of Islam, pure Islam. And pure Islam is having the correct Tawheed. We know our Islam from beginning to ending is 23 years. 13 of it is only about Tawheed, nothing else. So try your best to study what is Tawheed and to know what is shirk to avoid it. Inshallah, today our khutbah will be about our next house, next home. We as Muslims, we believe in next life. And we know before we arrive there, we have a home where most of us don't think about. Because when we say Akhirah, we think only about Jannah and Jahannam and Sirat. While we have a home, we don't know how many thousands of years we stay there. Maybe a million, maybe less. Maybe 100,000, maybe less years. That is the grave. You as a Muslim, how many times in the month or a week you think about the day you will visit your grave? Your first night in the grave. Because this place is an indication for what you will have before you. This place, no one will build it for you. Nobody. In this world, if you don't have money, maybe your children will have a lot of money and build for you palaces. Your brothers will build for you homes. Your father, your mother will build homes you enjoy. But the grave, you have to build it for yourself. Now ask yourself, what type of a home you building for yourself? Because it's the only fact, death is the only fact. Every living human being believes in it. Because we have some ignorant human beings who don't believe in the existence of Allah. They don't believe in next life. But they believe they will die. So you as a Muslim, what did you prepare for yourself? Because the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Inna awwala manazil al-akhirah, inna al-qabra awwal manazil al-akhirah. Inna al-qabra awwal manazil al-akhirah. فإن نجا منه فما بعده أيسر وإن لم ينج منه فما بعده أشد فاستعيذوا من عذاب القبر." The Prophet said, you as a Muslim, you have to know the first step, the first door, the first home, the first place for the Akhirah, next life. It's not Jannah and Jahannam. It's not the resurrection, Qiyamah. It's the grave. If you survive the grave, if you are saved from the punishment of the grave, what is behind there will be easy for you. But if you didn't survive in the grave, Allah didn't save you from the punishment of the grave, what you will find behind there is so difficult, more difficult. So as a Muslim, ask yourself, what did you prepare for your grave, brothers? Because we're running after money 25 hours, I will say, a day. Not even 24, 25 sometimes. Day and night we miss in prayers because we're working just to pay my rent. I have a lot of bills. That's the excuse we have. I have a lot of projects which I have to finish them. And you're missing the prayer. And the day you will go to the grave, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Yatba'u al-mayyitu thalatha, ahluhu, wa maluhu, wa amaluhu. فيرجع اثنان ويبقى واحد. يرجع أهله ويرجع ماله ويبقى عمله." You as a human being, as a Muslim, the Prophet telling you, you should know the day you die in this world, only 3 things will take you to your grave. 3 things. There's things which will bid you farewell. Doesn't matter how hard you work in this world. Doesn't matter how many villas you build. Doesn't matter how comfort and luxury you give to your family. The Prophet said 3 things will take you to your grave. Your family, your relatives, your people, your wealth, people who work for you, who love you for your money, and your deeds. These the only 3 things will go. He said 2 will return back and resume their life. Forget about you. Your wealth and your family and your relatives, your friends, they will come back. The Prophet said only 1 thing will accept to be with you in the grave. That is your deed. Now imagine your loved ones, the people who you run in 24 hours a day for. The people who you, for their cause, you're not praying on time. For their cause, you don't give zakat. For their cause, you don't care, halal or haram. You do whatever you want to get the money. Where they will put you, brothers and sisters? Do you know what they will do to you first? They will strip you naked. That's the first thing they will do. They will take everything from you. Even a ring, they won't let it. Even a hat, they won't let it. They will take everything. And they will take the hottest water to pour it on your body. And those are the people who love you. And they will just take a white shred, white pieces of cloth, not expensive either. Even if you have billions of dollars, they don't care. And they will put you in this white, they wash you, put you in that. Nobody of them will say, okay, he's my father, he is my sheikh, he is my loved one. Please put for him some hat on his head or give him small clothes. No. And they will dig a little hole which is smaller than your closet in your home. Smaller than your closet. They will put you in that hole naked, only white clothes on you. And no one of them will say, okay, it's dirt, it's wet, please put for him a blanket, please put for him something. No. Put you on a ground, take a dirt, and they put it on your face. A dirt. Your own loved ones. منها خلقناكم وفيها نعيدكم ومنها نخرجكم تارة أخرى. They will say, from this earth you are created, and from there we will return you there. On a whole, brother, even if you have 100,000 homes, they don't care. Your most beloved human being who you run in 24 hours to feed and to serve, you don't pray on time. If they ask him to stay with you even 1 hour, he will say no. He will run away for you that day. Imagine that day, who will be your friend? And your entire family will put you there, close it, and go back home. The Prophet ﷺ said, the moment they lay you down, you will hear the sound, qara'ani alihim, the sound of the footstep of your family, friends, loved ones. They're going away, and you hear the malakai, Munkar and Nakir coming the other way, tearing the wall of the grave. You hear it. يثيران الأرض بأنيابهما ويخسفانهما بأشعارهما. To the point, the way they tearing the land and the earth, you will hear it in this way, you hear your family leaving you this way. Imagine, you cannot call nobody to come and help. You cannot call them because they don't hear you. Already most of them will be taking their phone talking all their life, they forgot about you. Now ask yourself, what did you do for yourself? What did you say? What did you build for yourself in that home? Because the Prophet ﷺ said, the moment your family leave, you're hearing the sound of their footsteps, you're hearing the malaika coming that way, they will make you sit. Your life will come back. They will ask you 3 questions. You ask a Muslim, you have to work for these questions here. Man Rabbuk? Who is your Lord? Now here Tawheed works. If your Tawheed is not correct, you cannot say just Allah. If you are a Muslim believer, Allah will give you the words. يثبت الله الذين آمنوا بالقول الثابت في الحياة الدنيا وفي الآخرة ويذل الله الظالمين ويفعل الله ما يشاء. That's why having correct Tawheed, without no shirk, no superstition, no magic, no going to people asking them about your future, not taking nothing that putting in your body, on your power, on your workplace, that hoping that will give you luck beside of Allah. Having total faith, the total, complete faith, reliance in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. As a Muslim, correcting your Tawheed. Not only believing, not having shirk with your belief. Allah will give you the words that day. In the Quran, Allah said that day, He will keep the believers steady and firm on the right words to say. On the steady words to say, their tongue will be steady when they see the angels, Munkar and Nakir. That day you will say, my Lord is Allah. You will say, my dinuk, what is your religion? Deen Islam. Now imagine if your religion is a tradition, it's not real Islam. Imagine you, what you doing, what I meet my grandfather, you don't ask what the Prophet did. And the third question, that is the most scary. They will say, ماذا تقول في هذا الرجل الذي بعث فيكم? What do you say about the man who was sent to you, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. If you don't follow his sunnah, can you dare say, he is my prophet? You cannot. If all your business is just poking and degrading the sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Someone tell you this is the sunnah, no, we don't do it like this way, we do it that way. Or my sheikh tell me this way, my mufti tell me this way, this wali tell me this way. They will never ask you in the next life about anyone else except one person, a human being except one, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. What do you say about him? If you are a believer, you will say, Ashhadu annahu abdullahi wa rasul. I testify that he is the servant and he is the messenger. Ja'ana bil bayyinati wal huda. He came and shows us the guidance and we follow it. But if you're not a believer, munafiq, who don't follow the sunnah, who doesn't care about the prophet, you just do it the way you want. You will say, سمعت الناس يقولون فيها كذا فقلت. I hear people saying he's the prophet like that, I say that. And that won't help nobody. Now as a Muslim, ask yourself the first night when you are alone, naked, no friends, no family, no money, no helpers, nowhere to cry. No one will hear you cry. If you shout, no one hears you. What you did for that day, ask yourself. Because we don't ask ourselves that. We think when next life, we think only Jahannama, okay, Allah, Ghafurur Rahim, Allah will forgive me everything. We have million years to stay in a grave. We don't know. Because imagine since our father Adam, the Prophet Adam, to now, he's in his grave. Now you and I, we don't know how many years we'll stay there. But we never build that home. We don't care about it. To the point we don't think about it. And the Prophet advised us to think about death. Akthiru dhikra hazimil ladzat. Akthiru. You as Muslim often think about the destroyers of all pleasures. That means death. When you go to your grave, brothers and sisters, you and your deeds. Nobody else. No money. I'm running, working 24 hours a day. I don't care but prayer on time. I will tell my prayer, wait till I finish my actions, my job. You as a Muslim, you have to tell your job, wait till I finish my prayer. That should be your action. Tell your job, tell everyone else, tell everything else, wait till I finish my prayer. Then I will do it. Don't say the prayer, wait till I finish my job. Or wait till I finish this. Wait till I drop this one. No. Because when you die, no job will benefit you. Especially only life. Only your good deed which you do for Allah's sake and a correct tawheed. So you as a Muslim, you have to know you have a transitional home which is a barzakh. And the Prophet ﷺ tell us about it. That وَلَقَدْ أُوحِيَ إِلَيَّ أَنَّكُمْ تُفْتَنُونَ فِي الْقُبُورِ مثل أو قريبا من فتنة الدجال. In another hadith he said, إِنَّ هَذِهِ الْأُمَّةَ لَتُبْتَلَى فِي الْقُبُورِ وَلَتُفْتَنُ. That Allah told him that we, the Ummah, will have a lot of trials, a lot of headache, a lot of hardship in the grave. We should prepare for it. Now you, what did you prepare for your grave? Not for the next life. We didn't arrive there yet. It's the grave where you will be alone, by yourself. Everything rotten. Your loved one strip you from everything you work for in this life. لقد جئتمونا فرادا كما خلقناكم أول مرة وتركتم ما خولناكم وراء ظهوركم. That day, a tongue, you will hear it. How dare you, a human being, you came to me alone, single, as the way I created you. You left everything you work for, everything I give you, everything you run after, you left it behind you. And you came alone, naked, single. What did you do for yourself? So think about it, brother. Sit. Prioritize your life. Give yourself the priority. Because you have a long journey, a hard one under this ground, which you're working on today. The people who you're running for, 24 hours a day, you don't worship Allah properly. When you pray, your prayer is just express prayer. You don't care about halal, haram. You don't care about your zakat. You don't care about other people's right. You don't care. You just run after this world to pay bills. I don't have time. I'm working 2 jobs. I have to do this. Imagine the day you're alone on the grave, small hole. All the homes you build doesn't matter. They won't bury you in one of them. They won't give you even one room. If you have 200 rooms, your family won't give you even one room to stay there when you die. They will go out of the town, in the bushes, for miles, dig a small hole. So now even the kids here, we have a brother who have a lot of kids here. He work for them day and night. When he passed, we call them to come and look at their father, they say, no, it's fine. Just take care of him. That's what the kids, the adult kids, they don't want to see their dad dead. They just say, okay, just take care of them. Allah. They're outside. Imagine. And he was running for them 24 hours a day, building homes. So think about yourself, brother. Think of for your grave. Prepare for it. Because you're the only one who will be there. وأقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم فاستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. الحمد لله الذي بنعمته تتم الصالحات. ربنا لك الحمد حمدا كثيرا طيبا مباركا فيه كما يحب ربنا ويرضى. وصلى الله على محمد وآله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. فيا إخوة الإسلام والإيمان أكثروا من الصلاة والسلام على الحبيب المصطفى في هذا اليوم العظيم. فإن الله وملائكته يصلون عليه وقد قال الرسول الحبيب صلوات ربي وسلامه عليه: من صلى علي صلاة واحدة صلى الله عليه بها 10. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد. So brothers and sisters, we're talking about our next home before the next life, before the akhirah. Before we go to stand in Qiyamah, before Allah will hold us accountable for our actions, before Judgment Day, before crossing the Sirat, the hellfire, before going to Jannah or to Jahannam, may Allah protect us, we have a home, which is the grave. And nobody will build it for you. You choose what you want. The Prophet said, Al-qabru imma rawdatun min riyad al-jannah aw hufratun min hufar al-nar. You have to know the grave only 2 homes. It's a garden, it's a place of bliss and enjoyment, part of Jannah. Or it's a home, a pit of hellfire, part of hell. Choose. You want to choose. Where you want to build your home, build it. No one will do it for you. And whenever someone will die, he have a wish. In the Quran, Allah told us. If it's a good person, he have a wish. And that, a wish which Allah will grant it, won't grant it for nobody. Because it's a wish we will say it, but it won't happen. If it's a non-believer, again he will say it. For the believers, Allah says, يَا أَيُّهَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا لَا تُلْهِكُمْ أَمْوَالُكُمْ وَلَا أَوْلَادُكُمْ عَنْ ذِكْرِ اللَّهِ وَمَنْ يَفْعَلْ ذَلِكَ فَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْخَاسِرُونَ وَأَنْفِقُوا مِمَّا رَزَقْنَاكُمْ مِنْ قَبْلِ أَنْ يَأْتِيَ أَحَدَكُمُ الْمَوْتُ فَيَقُولَ رَبِّ لَوْلَا أَخَّرْتَنِي إِلَىٰ أَجَلٍ قَرِيبٍ فَأَصَّدَّقْ وَأَكُن مِّنَ الصَّالِحِينَ وَلَن يُؤَخِّرَ اللَّهُ نَفْسًا إِذَا جَاءَ أَجَلُهَا وَاللَّهُ خَبِيرٌ بِمَا تَعْمَلُونَ. He said, oh, you believers, people who say they are Muslims, don't let your wealth and your family distract you from worshiping Allah. Don't let that happen to you. Don't. If you do that, you will be among the losers. May Allah protect us. And he said again, spend from what I bless you with. Spend. Anfiqu. Before a death will come to you, before you will die, and you will have a wish which will never happen. What a Muslim will say, Rabbi lawla akhartani ila ajalin qarib. Oh my Lord, give me a few seconds, few minutes. Let me go back. Let me spend everything I have. A Muslim will wish that. A believer, that is your wish. Rabbi, lawla akhartani ila ajalin qarib fa'asaddaq wa akum min as-salihin. I will be among the good people. Because for a Muslim, when you die, you will think about the wealth you collect. You, the one who collected, haram or halal, you will be the one who will be judged. And the people who you leave the money for, you don't know what they will do with the money. They will fight over it. They will do haram with it. You don't know. So what you will wish? Allah, give me just few seconds, few minutes. Let me go and spend everything. Everything. And I will be among the righteous. Allah said, no, that won't happen. When the date comes, that's it. No respite, no delay. For a non-believer, what they will say? رَبِّ ارْجِعُونِ لَعَلِّي عَمَلُ صَالِحًا فِيمَا تَرَكْتُ كَلَّا إِنَّهَا كَلِمَةٌ هُوَ قَائِلُهَا مِنْ وَرَائِهِمْ بَرْزَخٌ إِلَى يَوْمِ الدِّينِ. For a non-believer, what he will say? Oh my Lord, let me return back. Please, let me go back. I will do good. I will be among the people who believe. Allah will say never. That's too late. And a barrier will be between you and the akhirah forever. So imagine you as a Muslim, the whole week, the whole month, you don't have the chance or the means or the iman to make sadaqah. Your heart didn't give you that iman for your heart to spend in the way of Allah whole week. Your paycheck, you sign it, you put it in your account is getting grow, but you didn't think about your akhirah. And Allah tell you the day you die, you will have a wish that every penny you have in this world, to spend it before you go there. So you as a Muslim, you have to know you have a home to build, not the akhirah. The akhirah, the mercy of Allah works better. Because even a half of good, Allah may give you Jannah for that. But the grave, that is the trial. There you go into the court. Whatever make it easy for you there, after it will be easier, the Prophet said. And it's hard for you there, what will come is so much harder. And the most punishment for the grave comes from two parts. From your mouth, your tongue, what you say about other people, slander them, going through their meat, backbiting them, lying on them, cheating, eating haram, you don't care, and your private parts. We as Muslims, we have to be careful about these two things. They are dangerous. But today, they are the free. We free them totally. We don't care what we say about people. We don't care who we insult. We don't care who we degrade. And we say we are Muslims. We have to know the grave is there, waiting for us, calling us every day. And you will be alone, as the Prophet said. Allah, you did good deed. If it's good, Allah will make it a good face friend who will help you with the journey. If it's bad, you are in trouble. May Allah protect us from the grave. That's why every time we pray, before we say Assalamu alaikum, the Prophet said we have to say what? A'udhu billahi min adhabi jahannam wa a'udhu billahi min adhabi al-qabri. He asked us to ask Allah to protect us from the grave. Fasta'izu min adhabi al-qabr. All the time ask Allah, but you have to do the actions. Now the masjid, our budget is low. We need your help. The call is coming. We need heaters and many things. Time is, we know money is tight, but that makes us believers. Allah described the muttaqin, الَّذِينَ يُنْفِقُونَ فِي السَّرَّاءِ وَالضَّرَّاءِ. The pious people, they spend when money is tight. There's not much, but they spend. When there's a lot of money, they spend. But you don't spend only when you have a lot. That means you're missing the character of taqi, of the pious people. Allah described them. They spend when money is tight. They spend in the way of Allah. So the masjid need your help, brothers. And you have to know Allah know what you have. That's the irony for a Muslim. When they say, fi sabilillah, you take $1, you give. Allah know how many you have in your bank account. How many projects you have back home, building homes. How many lots you bought and you leave it back home, wasting there. Allah knows. So it's up to you, brother. Build your qabr. Prepare yourself for your qabr. Invest for your qabr, for your grave. And invest for your akhirah. And our brothers in Yemen and Mali are suffering. Because a lot of them having hardship and the wars going on, killing going on. You as a Muslim, if you cannot help them physically, financially, you dua. Don't forget them. They have right upon you as Muslim. We all are brothers. That's what Allah told us. We are brothers. You like it or not. You look alike or not. So pray for them. When you make sujood in your home, say Allah save them. Allah protect them. Allah give them their peace back. Give them their homes back. Say that. Because it's their right. If you cannot help them financially, help them with your dua, brothers. Don't forget them. We ask Allah to help them and save them, inshallah, and protect them. And make safety in their line, inshallah, and give them security. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب. اللهم آت نفوسنا تقواها. اللهم آت نفوسنا تقواها. اللهم آت نفوسنا تقواها وزكها أنت خير من زكاها أنت وليها ومولاها. اللهم إنا نسألك الهدى والتقى والعفاف والغنى. اللهم اغفر لنا واغفر لجميع موتى المسلمين. اللهم اغفر لهم وارحمهم ووسع مدخلهم واكرم نزلهم وادخلهم فسيح جناتك يا رب العالمين. اللهم انصرنا وانصر اخواننا المستضعفين المظلومين في جميع انحاء العالم يا رب العالمين. اللهم انصرهم على اعدائهم. اللهم ردهم الى اوطانهم سالمين غانمين يا رب العالمين. اللهم اطعمهم من جوع وامنهم من خوف يا رب العالمين. اللهم اعز الاسلام والمسلمين. اللهم اعز الاسلام والمسلمين. اللهم اعز الاسلام والمسلمين واذل الشرك والمشركين. وصلى الله على محمد واله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا واخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين.
الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح قد قامت الصلاة وقد قامت الصلاة. الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
So, please close the gap. Let your brother stand beside you. Close your phone for a few minutes. Focus on your prayer. Allahu Akbar. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تلهكم أموالكم ولا أولادكم عن ذكر الله ومن يفعل ذلك فأولئك هم الخاسرون. وأنفقوا مما رزقناكم من قبل أن يأتي أحدكم الموت فيقول رب لولا أخرتني إلى أجل قريب فأصدق وأكن من الصالحين ولن يؤخر الله نفسا إذا جاء أجلها والله خبير بما تعملون. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. ألهاكم التكاثر حتى زرتم المقابر كلا سوف تعلمون ثم كلا سوف تعلمون كلا لو تعلمون علم اليقين لترون الجحيم ثم لترونها عين اليقين ثم لتسألن يومئذ عن النعيم. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. Brothers and sisters, fi sabilillah, for the masjid. Invest for yourself and for your loved ones, especially for your parents. If they are not here, invest for them. They will be needing it every day. Invest for them. Make it niyyah is for them. Allah will make it reach them, inshallah, and give them bliss for that day, inshallah. So, fi sabilillah.
Okay.